Wilson Montgomery deep to right field.
Wow.
Get out! It'll come down to Cairo Santos from 51 yards. Scott Daly, the snapper. Torrey Taylor, the holder. Good snap. Good hold. The kick on the way by Santos, and it is good! The Bears' losing streak comes to an end on the final play of the regular season as Chicago comes to Lambeau and upsets the Packers 24-22. And Cairo Santos tries to Lambeau leap and denied.
Are leading 24-14 with 5:16 left in the game. Maznicki's long kickoff downfield is taken over the shoulder by Phil Chalk at the 10. And he zigzags his way up to the 20, up over the 20, and to the 22-yard line. It's put up or shut up time now for the Giants. And 1st and 10 from the 22. Phil Chalk takes the ball, gets to the 25, lose a couple of minutes to 30, 35, 40, drags men up to the 42-yard line. What in the world is keeping that guy going today? On 1st and 10, Phil Chalk calls on Filipowicz, who goes off the left side to the 45, a gain of 3. It's 2nd and 7. And the snap goes back to Phil Chalk. He's rolling right. He's being chased by Fred Davis. And he throws long downfield aimed at Jack Mead. Intercepted by Luckman, who leaped up to make the interception. And he muscles his way back up to the 34-yard line. Yard of the 49 on 3rd and 7. With less than a minute to go, Osmanski up the middle. He gains a yard to midfield. And it'll now be 4th and 6. Only seconds left. Final play of the game. And Luckman keeps the ball. And he is hit for no gain. And you see the gun go off. There's no celebration, too tired to celebrate. And so ends a classic NFL title game with the Bears winning 24-14.
Snap of the season coming here. Goff fires
throws over the middle, incomplete, intended for Robert Woods. Offense, make it 7 offensive linemen, so they're down to their final substitution if needed as Goff fires over the middle, and it's intercepted at the 26-yard line. Roquan Smith, the rookie from Georgia, bounced out of bounds inside the 5. To press. And the pass comes out here to Robert Woods, and he will go nowhere. Leonard Floyd back into the game. Simply a 3-man rush. And Goff's going to go for it all. A jump on the end zone, picked off at the goal line. 6 carries for 6 net yards. Look out. Safety. Eddie Goldman comes through the middle to plant Goff in the end zone. Yard line. Goff has time. Fires, and that one is picked off. Kyle Fuller. And that kick is off the upright. With a stop on a 4th and 10. Goff, can the Rams stay alive? They can. Another interception. Mukamara this time. 4 picks.
Soldier Field, Chicago, Illinois. This venerable stadium will be a wild scene tonight. 2 of the oldest rivals in pro football history meeting, the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. And the Windy City, Chicago, has been upside down this past week. The Bears are undefeated and off to their best start in 43 years. While the Green Bay Packers have won their last 2, tonight they'll be looking for the upset. Inside the 1. First down, goal to go. Peyton now. 6 carries, 55 yards, 3 receptions, 31 yards, and Perry is in the offensive backfield for the Bears. He'll be the lead blocker. They give him the football, and Perry, touchdown. William Perry spikes the football, and this crowd loves it. They've been reading about this all week long.
I tell you what I like about him. He looked like Marcus Allen on that play. He was airborne.
And there was nobody trying to catch him.
No airport was open.
Perry may revolutionize short yardage offense. And the Bears take the lead. Kevin Butler for the conversion. They love it in Chicago. William Perry takes it in from the 1-yard line. The Bears lead the Packers 14-7.
Difficult week for the Bears and the members of the Bear family. This was yesterday at Soldier Field in Chicago. A memorial service for the late, great, the greatest Bear of them all, Walter Payton. That way you make friends with those 2 guys at least. And the kick is blocked, and unbelievable is right.
You see they get to push up the middle, and they get to press from the outside.
Robinson.
That's Miller in motion in the slot. Trubisky dumps it off to Cohen, who's run out of bounds. Jordan Howard. That's going to be a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen with the catch toward the end zone, and touchdown Bears. Trubisky protected for the end zone. Touchdown! Trey Burton. That's aggressive. Here they want to line up and kick it. And it's good. 5 at a division title is theirs if they hang on as Crosby. No timeouts for Green Bay. Will try less than 10% as a flag goes down, and Allen Robinson
In this stadium.
Each team will have 2 timeouts, and you're sort of playing for a field goal. By the way, Peyton is 123 on 18, and Sims is 72 yards on 19. Walter had 13 yards at halftime.
Vince Evans with the touchdown that tied it with no time left on the clock. Murray's kick, fielded by Williams at the 5. Williams breaks out of the pack. Dave Williams to the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. They win it on the kickoff after overtime.
His first touchdown this year. He used to be a sprinter at Colorado. He ran a 9.600 once. But that is the darndest bunch of Bears that you'll see this side of Yellowstone Park.
If he comes out of that alive, he'll be lucky.
What a finish. What a kickoff return right up the middle and cut it out of there.
95 yards.
Every play becomes extremely important. Both quarterbacks a little bit guarded as far as how much risk they're willing to take. It's 3rd down and 10. Grossman steps up and hits Rasheed Davis. And Rex Grossman knew immediately where he was going with the football. So officially 49 yards. Gets it down. Gold wins it.
He was indestructible.
He was. It was almost like it was in a game in the slop and these kinds of conditions. This 3rd down could end up huge.
3rd and 1 with the crowd roaring at Lambeau. Play clock at 2. Cutler started to slip, but then gets it away and wide open for the touchdown is Zach Miller, the tight end. Looked like Cutler was going to go down, started to slip and slide. Elliott came in, and the touchdown with the extra point to tie the game here. Big horse Unrein as the fullback. Miller goes in motion. Langford following Unrein, and he's able to get into the end zone. So the Chicago Bears now officially have the lead. There's a lot of leverage. Unrein at 306 pounds, a defensive will limit them to a 4-point lead instead of a possible 8. And Gold's kick from 21 yards is good. 12:15 remaining in the 4th. We'll see about Aaron Rodgers coming back into the game. Looks like he.
The temperature, winds gusting up to 35 miles an hour. And we'll see as the afternoon progresses what kind of an effect that will have. Butler. Looking away from Brown to Redden. Floats down at the 5, and Redden brings it out from there to about the 18. Cliff Thrift down to make the tackle. Peyton and Gentry are now the 2 running backs. Gentry is dangerous, but he stays in the block. McMahon will take it and takes it in. Touchdown. Touchdown scramble by Jim McMahon. One of the things that Kevin Butler from 33 yards away with Steve Fuller holding. Butler missed 3 times last week as they shut out the Giants. But he had a great year. Back on track. And the
the Bear lead increases to 10-0 with 4:26 left to play in the first quarter. McMahon again sprints out. Throws for Galt, touchdown. What a great throw from McMahon. Touchdown pass of 22 yards. What a throw from Jim McMahon.
And remember, it all went with Mike Ditka's decision to go for it on 4th down. He could have gone for the field goal. He could have gone for the punt. He said, baloney. He said he forgot his name. He was calling him Bashnagel. He said he'd get third line and say, Bashnagel, Bashnagel. The Bashnagel, he was a receiver.
He was a wide receiver, right. Here's Brock on 3rd down. Chased by Dent and down. And the ball is loose. And the Bears have it. This is Wilbur Marshall with the ball. Marshall. If it's still alive, he's in the end zone. A sack by Dent. And a touchdown by Marshall. Defensive players have scored touchdowns this year. That was Wilbur Marshall.
They're going to stay. I bet the players won't even want to leave the field.
That's going to be it. Whoever they play is going to have their hands full. 24-0, the Bears. Now let's go to Brent Busberger.
In the gap to the deep man, Peyton, big hole up the middle, to the 45 to 40, 35, 30, still on his feet, carries a couple of Chiefs down to the 21-yard line. Walter Payton. Avellini with a long count. They give to Peyton on a sweep to the right side. He gets a block from Revisori, spins back inside, ripped by one man, still on his feet, struggles away at the 20, still battling, breaks away at the 15, the 10, the 5, and down to the 4-yard line. Sensational run by Walter Payton. He broke 4 different. Payton cuts back at the 15, reverses the 10, he's going to score! Payton into the end zone! Holy mackerel! Great stumbling off-balance run by Walter Payton, who cut back against the flow and staggered it off-balance, and they're going for Circuit Soldier Field. You'd think the Bears had won the title. They're leaving the bench. Backfield, Avellini back to throw on the first count, sets up deep, now throws it long down the left side, open, is Lana, he's down, touchdown, Lana wide open, makes the catch, incredible, 3 seconds to go, 37-yard touchdown pass, Avellini to Lana, who was so wide open, I was only worried about him dropping the ball.
Extremely fortunate, of course, to get the onside kick.
Bears are out of timeouts.
You got to take your time.
steps up, gonna go for it all in the end zone. Jump ball. Caught! It's caught! James Allen was there for the tip.
Shane Matthews stepping up in the pocket, allowed the receivers to get in the end zone, create the tip for the catch by James Allen. Hey, baby! What's up? What do you want?
We have Bears 3, the Browns. Jamel White in the lineup now for Cleveland. Couch out of the shotgun. Throws, that's batted into the air. Intercepted, and the Bears are going to win it. Mike Brown has done it again.
He led the NFC in both kickoff returns and punt returns. And the Colts have had a hard time all season covering kicks. It's Hester trying to work it back to the middle. Gets past the first wave, and here he goes. It's Hester inside the 30. Hester's going to take it all the way for a touchdown. And no flag, 92 yards.
NFL play-by-play report. The Chicago Bears versus the San Francisco 49ers. Now on 3rd and 10. Bukic. On the screen pass to Gale Sayers, a sensational rookie from Kansas. You can watch his moves as he goes all the way 80 yards for a touchdown. Touchdown number 16 of the season for Gale Sayers. Now it's 1st and 10 in the 21. This is Gale Sayers. You can see the balance in the move here as Sayers races away from the tacklers and dives into the end zone for a touchdown. Bears lead 20. On our slow motion camera, you can watch the moves of Gale Sayers. Gets a good block from Bob Watuska. And he goes in for the touchdown. Bears increase their lead 27-13. 3rd down and 1 to go at midfield. This is Gale Sayers getting away from one tackler, turning it on, and going all the way for a touchdown. 50 yards. His 4th touchdown of the afternoon, his 19th of the season. Gale Sayers going in for a touchdown, number 5 of the day. And he has tied the National Football League record of 20 touchdowns set by Lenny Moore of the Colts last year. Tommy Davis on 4th down punting. That's Gale Sayers on the 15-yard line. You can see him breaking away from that tackler. And watch the moves here. The quick move of Gale Sayers. He's off 85 yards for a touchdown, looking over his shoulder. His 6th touchdown of the game. He has just broken the National Football League touchdown record for 1 year. 20, set last year by Lenny Moore. Number 21 this season for Gale Sayers.
As either smoke or fog rolls in over Soldier Field. Whatever, it's eerie.
Well, it's not smoke, it's fog. How does that word burn? Warm air goes over the cold water and whatever.
It was a flag, however. An interference.
Because he'll have time.
1st and 10, Philadelphia. They trail by 8. Under 10 minutes to go in the ballgame. Cunningham bumps once and goes deep in the fog. And it is incomplete. Chris Carter, defended by Maurice Douglas, inside the 10.
Score a touchdown, they need it now.
Rush from the outside by Rivera. Pass left side intercepted. Picked off by the Bears. That's the 3rd one they've gotten today.
And the chase is on in the fog down the far sideline as Chicago gets yet one more turnover. And the Chicago Bears are going to defeat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-12. And Buddy Ryan comes back home to lose for the second time. Mike Ditka's team has won at home in the playoffs for the first time since 1985.
Second down, 8, the Bears at their own 32-yard line. They give to Walter again. Breaks to the outside of the 40, to the 45, the 50, the 45, the 40. He's down the far sideline. He's got 2 men to beat, and he gets ball with a 10 and out of bounds. Walter Payton one step from going all the way. Nate Blake finally came over from an angle that just fit him. Fourth down, goal from the 6-yard line. Deuce backfield. Avellini to Payton on a sweep to the right side. Needs a block. He cuts back into the 5 and struggles down to about the 2-yard line. Well, there's the rushing record. Walter Payton becomes the all-time single-game rushing leader.
Today on Fox, the winner, Super Bowl 41 in Miami. The hero last week with a game-winning 49-yarder to beat Seattle. And it's 3-0 Chicago. Manley snaps it. Maynard holds it. And Gold is true again. 2 for 2 is Robbie Gold. 3 for 3. Again. Touchdown. Give their punter some room to punt. Another throw from Breeze. In trouble. He throws it away. The Bears want a flag. I think they're going to get one. There it is.
Intentional grounding, offense, number 9, the foul occurred in the end zone, the result of the play is a safety.
Saints show the blitz, Bears pick it up, and Grossman is going to go deep. What a play! Berrien rolls in for the touchdown! 2nd and 6. Handoff is to Benson. Benson, touchdown! Fabric of that community and help in the rebuilding, and they've done that. But as we go down the stretch in this game, as Thomas Jones reverses field, gets a block, walks in for the touchdown. Chicago Bears to the Super Bowl. Congratulations, Lovie Smith and the Bears. NFC.
It's the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears, both teams with 2-0 records. And Gentry goes to the 30-yard line. Out comes Jim McMahon. We told you, pinched nerve in his neck. He was in traction after the game on Sunday. Has not worked out this week. Ditka was pretty positive he would not play him. Said he needed to practice if he was going to play. And his 2 wins over Tampa Bay and New England. Jim is 36 of 55, 65.5%, 3 touchdowns, a couple of interceptions. We told you earlier, missed 7 games last year, all of the playoff games with a lacerated kidney, as Fuller started 4 of those last 6 games of the season. But here he is, Jim McMahon, late All-American from Brigham Young University, has taken over for the Bears. Pressure on the first play, and right open. I love it! Willie Gault, forget it. If he gets behind you, it's over, and McMahon paid the price, but he got the touchdown, 70-yard touchdown. He really got hammered just as he released the ball. And that's Johnson was coming on the blitz. I don't know whether he was the man that got him, but what a great shot, hitting Willie Gault right in stride.
Well, Walter Payton made it happen because he...
Remaining in the 3rd quarter, Minnesota leading Chicago 17-16. McMahon firing, McKinnon, touchdown. McMahon has thrown 2 footballs tonight, 2 touchdowns, a 25-yarder there to McKinnon. Earlier, a few moments ago, if you were not with us, a 70-yarder to Willie Gault.
On for fun.
Well, he almost pulled Ditka's leg too long because Ditka wasn't going to play him tonight because he had not worked out. On first down, this is McMahon again. Wide open field in front of him. He wants a bundle. Got McKinnon. That is McKinnon. Third touchdown pass tonight for McMahon. McKinnon's second, a 43-yard effort, and he is blowing this game away. He makes things happen. Great effort by McKinnon.
Trouble. Tittle fakes to the right, then flips to the left. Only there's Larry Morris with the whole world spread in front of him. As Morris joked, the first 30 yards I wondered if they'd catch me. The last 30 I was afraid they wouldn't. And finally Greg Larson and number 62 Darrell Dess do the honors. The Bears turn to Bull from Baylor. Sam Huff wrestles him down. The Giants' number 76, John Lovatier, gets a shove in the wrong direction as the Bears wade on for the TD. And after Wade, Bob Jenks, a rookie from Miami of Ohio, ties the score. Looking, thinking, and counting. A few steps back, a perfect pass to Ditka. And only Pessinen's never give up tackle saves the touchdown. On the 1-yard line, it's Wade again. Center Mike Pyle drives up, and Wade's in for the touchdown that sends the Bears ahead. And an extra point. With the Bears in front, 14-10, formality. The last 2 seconds. And so the end of 1963's sentimental journey for George Halas. It was his first league title since 1946. And there were those who said the man who fathered professional football in Chicago.
Missed from 52, good from 41, this from 28. And the Arizona Cardinals go to the locker room leading 20-0. Shocking first half.
I appreciate the fact that he played on a big stage in college.
Second half for the 15, he's hit from behind. Mark Anderson, the hit, the scoop and score for Mike Brown. The Bears get back in it.
Robert Griffith just told Matt Liner they're waiting for us to make a mistake. Now this is not on Liner.
Second down, here's James. Right into the line, did the ball come out? It did! It is scooped up by the Bears! Charles Tillman takes it the distance, and Chicago is very much alive! You were saying?
That's exactly. Now,
remember?
How stupid could I possibly look?
Remember the one thing Robert Griffith said a few series ago to Matt Liner? They're waiting for us to win. He has to just take what the defense is giving him.
Almost got to player's kick. Devin Hester from the 18. Reading box, Devin Hester into the open field. And Hester picks up another block. Devin Hester, the punter to beat. He beat him. Devin Hester all the way. Touchdown, Chicago Bears.
It's just incredible.
That is exactly what he did in college at Miami to Louisville when they had a big lead. And the rookie does it again, 82 yards.
Absolutely incredible. They've scored no points on their own offense.
From inside 50 this year.
Hester charges off the edge. The field goal is leaking. It's no good. He missed it to the left. And Rackers, a money kicker last year, for the second straight week misses one. Would have given him the overtime opportunity last week. Could have given him the win here. And the Chicago Bears are about to leave the desert with thievery.
They're what we thought they were. We played them in preseason. Who the hell takes a third game in the preseason like it's bullshit? We played them in the third game. Everybody played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were. And that's why we took the field. Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Of inundation, a storm, a flood of promotion and publicity. The curtain is about to pull, and Super Bowl 20 will play to this enthusiastic audience in New Orleans. Nearly 74,000 fans, SRO. The stage is colorfully set for the NFL's top two companies.
Rookie from Georgia. He kicked in the Sugar Bowl here in this stadium. And he's got it. With 9 minutes and 20 seconds to give the Bears the lead. Steve Fuller holds. And the Bears lead 6-3, but an 8 at the 11. Whoops. Don Blackman was offside. Suey is in the end zone for a touchdown. The flag is down, but unless Blackman was drawn offside, Chicago has 6 more. William Perry in the backfield. Moorhead, one of the tight ends in motion. Perry drives through, and following behind is McMahon for the touchdown.
It almost looked like an option play, and there you see McMahon head-butting.
Just in front of that yard strike. And he nails it. Not kicked artfully, but good direction. And the refrigerator, he's the lone setback now, and it's all disguised. McMahon rolls in a somersault 6, and the Bears lead 29-3. Game's 3 on that carry. Here they come. And intercepted for a touchdown, the rookie Reggie Phillips. Perry. That one registered 3.8. 44-10, the Bears. 46-10, the Bears. He was down, whistled at safety, Chicago. Henry Waxter from Nebraska. Now, I know you Bear fans even call him Henry Wechter up there, but he told Merlin, did he not, that, hey, they're mispronouncing my name. Probably the last play of the game. Getting ready to carry. Ditka doesn't want to go yet. He says, wait till I see that final second. Who's going to argue with Perry? He wins most of those. Walter Payton, Mike Ditka, hungry Chicago, finally champions on this January day in New Orleans.
From the 28. All over Soldier Field. Hearts beating furiously. It's dropped. Love. Looking. One last gasp. moving guys around, fires to the end zone, and it is broken up. The Bears win it in a crazy one. Kyler Gordon took care of it. That's a very cursory handshake. No love lost between these two guys. And the Chicago Bears will play a game next weekend right here.
That play.
Want to watch more videos like these? Feel free to watch one of them.